Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in. Lock it in. Yeah. The Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Lock it in. Yeah. The Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
All right, y'all. It is 1 minute after that. We got to lock into your favorite eater out of the boy, Joe Lockett. How you guys doing on the digital network of the Joe Lockett Show? The Joe Lockett Network. It is Tuesday. Tough Conversation Tuesday. Got a lot to get into today, man. I want to thank you guys so much yesterday. The show was very, very good. It's one of our highest rated shows. Well, I would say our second or third highest rated show since we left the radio station. Thank you guys. So thank you, nephew. And I, we are very pleased and happy that the show has continued to grow. We got our own studio and start doing our own thing 5 days a week. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us, supporting us, buying the merch, man, at joelockett.com. I appreciate you, ladies. The merch is selling really well. Thank you guys so much for that. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. What's up, Joe? What's up, Queen? What's up, Sharp? What's up, DJ? What's up, Natra? What's up, Mbella? What's up, Miss John?
Facebook. Your Facebook. You got to follow us up in the Facebook.
Well, you on Facebook, sir, so I'm gonna let you do your thing over there, nephew. What's up? Talk to me. Hey, the Sandra, that's my girl. I love her. She's a photographer. I seen her come in like crazy yesterday. We appreciate you, girl, and we love you out there on Facebook. But go ahead, man. What's up, nephew?
What's up?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I think so.
Nephew came into the studio and came into the building today, man, and woke me up, man. I was knocked out. Why'd you wake me up, man?
You need to get up.
Man,
it's time to get up.
Listen. Hey, listen, we got Chicago and how Chicago. I need to get what we got out there. What? Hey.
I mean, it's
good. I am not gonna let you do that to my baby girl. Stop that. All right, guys, you guys watch it, huh?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, okay, let me ask you. What's up in Phoenix, Arizona, in the building? Yeah. I can ask you this question then. What the hell? Okay, I don't mean this in a bad manner.
Okay.
When it comes to music, because you're the music aficionado on the show.
Okay.
And you said this before, so you may not even be able to answer. Hey, Towns, baby, how you doing? You may not be able to answer because I think you're now on the same page with this. Okay, when it comes to music, and I'm older, I know a lot of things has bypassed me. I know I'm getting old.
Okay.
But I got to ask women, the older women and the younger women in our audience, okay? Tough Conversation Tuesday. Are we okay with what Sexy Red is portraying in music and as a woman?
Oh, Lord, that's hilarious.
You know, I know I sound horrible saying that. I sound like an old head saying I don't know what the hell ski-wee means. But I gotta ask, it is.
I can define it for you.
Okay. Hey, Shar.
From my own words, that's what most of the guys from the city that she come from, if I'm not mistaken, is St. Louis.
Okay, good. Let me ask you this question. You said Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim was on the level where Sexy Red is to me. You think so? You think Lil' Kim and Sexy Red is on the same page?
Little Kim,
Foxy Brown, they're on the same page with Sexy Red.
They're hold up now, because you go back to their old work, they was talking wow. They was talking wow.
I'm not talking about the lyrics.
Okay.
I'm talking about the conversations, the interview, the way you carry yourself in the industry as a woman.
Now, I'll say this. If Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim that they have.
I look at Lil' Kim. Yeah, really Sexy Red is ratchet.
There's a difference between the two. It's just folks that know how to blend it.
I mean, I'm just saying for me, look, I'm not excusing, Lil Kim and Foxy Red for what they, or Foxy Brown, what they did back in the day. It was cutting edge. It was sexual, right? They talked about the poo na na, you know what I'm saying, and did their thing. I got that, right? But they still had a sexy classness to themselves, to me. You know what I'm saying? They was out there, they was dressing provocative, they was doing their thing, but it was a business. When I look at Sexy Red, bro, I don't even look at her as being a rapper. She looked like one of them girls, and I don't know the female. I wish her the best in her career. I don't get what she's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Like it. It ain't my thing. I wish her the best. So I don't want to think about them denigrating Sexy Red. It is what it is, because I'm not doing that. But what it looks like to me, bro, is when I grew up, or when you go to the corner and you see that girl, bro, that I'm just being honest. Music is coming to, because when there was an art form to what Foxy Brown and Lil Kim did to me, anybody can do what Sexy Red is doing.
I would say
I can get on the thing and talk about my 3 baby daddies in jail, and I'll give them blup and bump this and bump that, and I'll bust you up and I'll do this here and ski wee and whatever she said. Her interview don't even sound nowhere near intelligent. It doesn't lead to the next show. It doesn't lead to marketing. It's just whatever comes to my mind, I'm gonna say it. Somebody's promoting that she's hot right now because she got a couple of hot hits. You know what I'm saying? That's out there doing it. And then I just saw somebody send me something where she's pregnant.
Yeah, and she's still doing shows.
And she's doing the shows with her belly hanging out, and she's doing split. And I don't get this, bro. I understand women's thing to do their thing these days, but tough conversation Tuesday, ladies. Is this what music? Honestly, bro, this what music is coming to, and what women need to
do to sell music. Portion they can go into. All of what you're saying is still how she was already delivered. She's delivered in the ratchet and over the top sex type of way, and she knows that.
Right.
So she plays into it.
Right. But let me ask: is she performing?
She's very much performing.
So you think she's different in private?
I think no, but I think there's different levels that she channels. Okay. And she channels the over the top half for people. Okay. And the more of the low key half in private.
Okay, so when you listen to that music, is past my generation. Okay. Is that talent?
No.
Okay. So
because for me and you, we wouldn't see it as talent when we listen to how the music is. But to perform on the way that she does, that's a talent.
So people are the way the young folks want to speak to people in an interview, and is she's saying what people are thinking?
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that she's speaking for young people and she's saying what they want. No, I think it's more of the authenticness of what she's portraying. It doesn't feel like she's lying or living a lie for most of the folks you could probably say that about.
Okay.
A lot of folks, once you weed them out and you really look into the crust of food and how they act, it don't match with the persona that they give in hip hop. And for her, it's very consistent.
I mean, the only reason I'm talking about this in a tough conversation too is because I see it and I cringe.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Because when I'm looking at it, it's like this is the time that we're in. But I have a 21-year-old daughter. Okay. I have a 30-year-old daughter. And the influence, I remember what little Sexy Red. you're out there, so I'm asking this question. What is the craze? You 25.
Yeah.
Why do your generation, or why do young women like, and some men like sex? I mean, is it sexy red? Why do they like her? What's the appeal?
The appeal for her, because like all the artists that you just mentioned off, all of them to a degree show exactly what Sexy Red do. Sexy Red just show it to a different degree than they do.
Right.
And I think the higher she gets up, the more you'll probably see it fall back to, just like how they did. Because when Cardi came out, she had that same type of stigma. Oh, we ain't never seen nothing like Cardi. She coming out, yada, yada, yada. She stripping, blah, blah, blah. But then you see somebody else come out kind of the same way. Then you see somebody else come out kind of the same way. And the ones that you just fell off of, they're pulling back and they're showing
but
you
this one here,
she's
different.
They are.
To me, she's different.
Well, she's the go back to Cardi's and the Nickies and the Migs and maybe the new girl, the Lottos, stuff like that. To a degree, they are like that, but they also show you other dynamics outside of I can be ratchet, hood, or I can be over the top sexy. With her, these are her dynamics.
I mean, and she's playing in.
But it comes off as genuine to them. And not like the rest of them are lying.
Right.
But when they see them, they know there's other dynamics to who a Cardi or a Meg is.
Okay.
When they see her, they like, yo, that's for real.
Okay. And I believe her, but I equate her to, is she like the Eazy-E's and the Ice Cubes of her era to talk about where she is, where she's from, and where she grew up? It's just not about the drug game, but it's about her life as a female and how she see life.
All right, could
we equate her to? No.
Towards. Yeah. The level of them outside of, lack of a better word, she's a gimmick. She's a performer.
All right. So,
a legit performer.
I just thought I'd ask you that because right before I came onto the show, it came up on my feed, and I saw the baby, and I saw her in the split, and I heard her interview the other day because I try to keep up even when I don't understand a lot of stuff. I try to keep up with it, and through her interview that she was doing, I cringed through the whole video, the interview, because I listened to her because I was trying to see, okay, she's gonna say some stuff, and then she's going to come correct, but
I think most folks, just to who she are, even though she's performing and all of that, she's so genuine in what it is.
Okay.
And you take it for what it is when you see it, for when you come towards it.
Okay.
You have most dudes like me, I don't like it. I cringe like you, but to a degree, I respect it.
Because and let me say this, I cringe because it's not my era. I respect her for what she's doing. If it's making her money and that's what she does, and she's proud with it, hey, a question, because like I said, I'm from a different era. All right, guys, you guys locked into the Joe Lockett Show.
Sexiest of the red.
Hey, go ahead and Sexy Red, do your thing, baby girl. If I ever see if my daughter put on some Sexy Red in my car, tell me some ski wee, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. It's free, y'all. If you guys are flipping through social media, just go ahead and hit a couple of likes, hit a couple of hearts to keep them moving. And come on back. It's a tough conversation right here on the Joe Lockett Show, the Joe Lockett Network. Today I want to talk about, I got a question for you, nephew, and I got a question for all the ladies out there.
Okay.
You know how sometimes you take your friends out on a birthday treat, you take them to a birthday lunch, a birthday dinner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got a friend. And I got a question. This was asked to me, so they wanted me to ask this question to our audience. And thank you guys for sending me the questions. This show is really catching a trending thing, y'all. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you for letting us be your evening ride.
Okay.
If your friend,
Yeah.
Please, right? Do you pay for your friends them pay for their kids. This is Joe Lockett Show. Friend told me to ask this question, and I know what I told them to do, but I want to see what you guys say. Do you pay for the kids also and their meal, or you just pay for your friend?
How many kids they got? You said kids.
Okay, let's say two. Most people have 1 or 2 kids, so let's say they got 2 kids.
Okay. If it's 1 kid, I got
Maria said, hell no.
But I invited her.
You invited her for her birthday.
Yeah,
I invited him for his birthday, but he bring his kids, or she bring her kids. Do you pay for their meals? The kids can't come, but she bring them anyway. I'm just saying she bring them, or he bring them.
Yeah, I didn't tell her to bring it, but they parents, so
they bring their kids to their, it's their birthday. So do you pay for their kids? If it's a man, no. You ask a friend.
Golly.
What the hell?
Why gotta be a gender thing all the time?
If it's a man and it's your friend, it's a man. What?
She was so eager to do. If
I mean,
it's a man,
no. What?
If it's a man, no. See what time you on? Who that was? Erica B. See that you ain't have to finish.
No, that's not Erica Bunker. The other Erica B.
What?
Yeah, one out there in Houston.
What?
One out there in Houston. She said that.
If it's a man.
If it's a man, no. Because he brought his kids?
Look, like.
Well, hell, if that's the case,
listen.
Oh, man, we're going to have a good one on the Tough Conversations Tuesday on the Joe Lockett Show. What's up with you?
If it's 1 kid, I got them both.
Okay.
If it's more than 1, then you might have to split what I'm going to get you. It's either I pay for your kids or I pay for you.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of those 2.
Well, for me, I told my friend, I'm not paying for nobody but the person I said I'm paying for. And I'm going to let them know, this is your birthday gift from me to you. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Because I'm going to pay you. I asked you, I didn't say, and I'm quite sure if I'm you, my friend, I know you got damn kids. You know what I'm saying? I know you got some kids. I said, I'm going to take you, YOU, out for lunch or dinner, right? If you bring your kids, you paying for them. I'm not. Oh, really, Joe? Yeah. If you bring your kids with you, Erica, guess what? It's going to be 2 bills. One that I'm paying for mine and yours, and then you paying for your kids. If you want to stop being my friend, it's up to you, because when I asked you out for a dinner to celebrate your birthday, I said you. Now, if you want to bring your kids, you need to go ahead and ask me up front. Is it okay for me to bring my kids? If I say yes, then it's cool. But don't surprise. If you're my friend, don't surprise me and automatically assume because it's your birthday, that's my job. I'm not your man. I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? If you're my homeboy, bro, if you bring your daughter with you, you paying. You see what I'm saying? If you my nephew, if you had a kid, if you bring your babies with you, you take care of them. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying you a birthday present. When your birthday comes, then everybody's birthday is yours. You know what I'm saying? I say happy birthday to you. I say happy birthday to your damn kids. So it is what it is. I'm just saying. So to me, I don't know if I gave her wrong advice or whatever. I said nope. I wouldn't have been paying for them kids. They've been paying for she would have paid for her own kids. Yolanda says she brought those kids because she didn't like you. Free meal. It wasn't me though. You know, it wasn't me. It was a friend that actually. I had nothing to do with.
But it's a birthday. Wait a minute. It's not.
I mean, everybody makes it like it wasn't a date. It wasn't, and it's not a date. This is your friend. You said you're gonna take him out for their birthday. A friend. It could be a male or a female. Okay, male or female. D said, I invited you only, and if you can't get a babysitter, rain check. Got it. Who's taking kids on a date? Again, it's taking okay, glitter, don't.
Kids.
I sent you a text. Read the text that I sent to you, Glitter.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, baby girl. Love you tons. Let me know when you're free for lunch. On me. Okay? Let me know when you free for lunch. I can say you and your kids. If that ain't awkward, you making it awkward when you decide to assume that you're gonna dictate my charity for your birthday and include your kids in your birthday gift on my dime. You don't have the right to do that, man. Just saying, Glitter. Come on, baby. Girls' night out doesn't include kids. Why are the children on a date? It's not a date. I don't even want my female
I want to be talking to this person so bad.
This grown. Exactly. Listen, it's not a date, y'all. Okay, y'all ain't got friends that y'all just call and say, hey, male friends or female friends that you call and say on their birthday.
You know what? That just brought up a bigger question.
What?
Do people have friends?
I do.
Just go to lunch or date?
I do. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. You know me. I'm quick to say it, right?
But of the opposite sex, though.
I still do that with my friends. You know what I'm saying? We do it all the time.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm saying of the opposite sex.
I do it with the opposite, bro. Even the opposite sex, but if the opposite sex is, let me go home and get my kids. Don't you stay your ass at home. You know what I'm saying? You might stay at home. You know what I'm saying? If you talking about let me go home and get my kids, no, we're not really. You know what I'm gonna say? Honestly, you paying? You're paying for your kids, right? I got you, but I'm not paying for your kids. And I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Hey, without a hesitation. No hesitation in there, bro. Ain't no hesitation coming up in there. Bro, if I invite you out, you decide to bring your kids, that's what you're done. I understand you want to get some family time with your kids, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, wow.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. Yolanda, I'll be flying. Yeah, I would tell. Well, again, if you hung out with me, Yolanda, seriously. But here's the thing with my friend. But there's not in our group. We fight for the bill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't messing with you. You know what I'm saying? You're not invited no more. You know what I'm saying?
Invited no more.
All right, so to the Joe Lockett Show. All right, so tough conversation Tuesday. We didn't clear up a couple of things. Now, I want to talk about this one here, ladies. This is the big topic that I really want to talk about today on the show.
Okay.
Ladies, D, Glitter, Aqua Woman, Yolanda, when you're arguing with me on the phone, or we're having a slight argument in person, are you arguing with me because you love me? Or are you arguing with me because something else? When you argue with your man, right? Are you arguing because you love him in the spirit of love, because you want him to understand? Or are you arguing with him because something else? I know, right? With him, and you're angry with him because you love him, or you argue with him because you're really ticked off at him and you don't like him. I'm going somewhere with this, ladies. When you argue with, and because one of my boys, we got into a debate about it because him and his girl got into it. And I said, why are you arguing with him? Right? And I'm gonna tell you what he said a little bit later, right? But I want to know, ladies, when you argue with your man, we disagree. Okay. So okay. I like that. I like what Erica Bunker said. I don't argue. We may disagree, but I don't argue. Okay. I don't like to argue. I'm arguing because he started it, and
he's not hearing me.
So again, when you're in that intense moment, right? Is it because you love him, and is that how you show love? Or will you
I don't like her. There's no more love there. I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? You done got to the point where you say you're done. So, like I told my friend, how can you say you're done so quickly or you don't want to be around her if you love her? If you love him.
That crap.
Don't go somewhere with this, right? How can you? But if you love somebody, right? If you loving them, right? You can't walk away because of an argument or a few arguments. You understand how pleased feel?
Yeah, I'm with Yolanda at this point. Okay. You about to maybe jump off my cliff. I'm not lying to you.
Okay, but what I'm saying is when you are in a heated moment or a disagreement, whatever you want to call it, with your mate, right? Are you arguing with him? Number one, because sometimes are you arguing to be right? You know what I'm saying? And you want your relationship if you love somebody. Well, what's your point?
There's a few different reasons.
Okay, but if you love that person,
nah.
Yes. Nah. If you love that person, y'all love each other, right? You're arguing to be right for what? Why do you?
You want me to be really honest?
Yeah, did you be honest?
Because first off, when I win the argument, it feels good. It might be, hold up, it might be momentary. Okay. It may not last forever. You feel me? My feel good may turn into guilt depending on if that love just so happen to creep back up. But if you don't, and that love take its time, I feel good.
So did you really love her then? Or did you just like her?
I probably just liked her.
Because
love is probably still growing.
Yeah.
It ain't, you know what I mean, full.
With somebody, a
lot of folks I love.
No. I said with your mate, that's different. How? I ain't talking about your mom, your dad, your uncle, your cousins, sisters, and friends.
But how?
Because when you with some women, bro, they get women, bro, the nerve on your nerve. They keep them around, right? And if you in love with a person and you truly love them, right? This is just me. I could be completely wrong, but I'm just saying for me, I found now that even when I disagree with somebody, I'm not angry with them. I'm not mad. They don't see my point of view. And I started thinking about this, as when I was getting angry, when I used to argue, when I used to get into a heated argument with a woman. That was a part of me that didn't like that person anymore. There was a part of me that didn't like certain characteristics of her. So it was easy for me to argue with that woman. So I'm saying, like I said, D, that's for me. Right, fighting is immature. But okay, but when you're in those heated moments, right? I'm not saying that's for everybody. I'm just saying for me, the time I get so upset, I'm like, I'm out of here. Oh, we're done. I don't want to do this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
How can I say that and at the same time say I love you? But I'm saying I'm going to walk out on you too. I'm just asking a tough conversation Tuesday. How can those two things exist at the same time? How can you love somebody and then walk away and you're saying it cause you angry?
Maybe I want to walk away because I don't want to hurt them no more.
Okay, but what I'm saying is when we say these things, right? Tough conversation Tuesday. Okay. Do you love the person that you're arguing with? And if you love them, why are you arguing with them? Why aren't you why either one of y'all not mature enough to find the compromise?
Because when the problem arises, you ain't trying to figure out the compromise off the bat. Okay, you're trying to figure out how to just solve it.
So you're trying to win the argument
or solve it.
And let's talk. It's to get the person because you want them to see your point of view, correct?
Yeah.
Because if you didn't really want that person to see your point of view, you wouldn't be arguing with them.
Okay.
So you're not trying to solve the problem. You're actually trying to get them to see your point of view and what y'all disagreeing about because they're not hearing you or they're not seeing you. Right? So you're not trying to solve the problem. You're trying to get the other person to agree to your side. Most times. Now that's a different type of argument, but for the most part, it's either I said, what she said. So, but there's a lot of different variations to be on argument. But
yeah, that's a dumb variation.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but for the most part, when you're arguing back and forth with your mate, you're going back and forth because you want them to understand your point of view over theirs. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, would you say that?
Yeah.
So if you want them to understand your point of view over theirs, are you considering their point of view? And do you love them? Or is it about you because you want to? But that's what I'm saying. So, so again, do you love hence, go back to the question, since we done broke it down now.
But
do you love the person that you're arguing with?
But if everybody, but if everybody but the person I love know the person I love's point of view was wrong. Nah.
All right, let's read some of the comments, man. Lack of communication.
You gotta get that piece.
Okay, Nicole says lack of conflict resolution skills. Solve the problem, but you can't do that yelling back and forth. Very true, Aquawan. I can't be with someone that hates, doesn't look like at things from both perspectives. Aquawan says it takes a lot for me to argue with someone. I just can't do it. Neela says if his point of view affects me, then it's worth a conversation. Hey, Gil, how you doing? I love the dance videos out there. If you don't like them, I say bye, boy, bye. If you love them, then I say
that talk's turned to an argument. An argument.
That you articulate first when you try to retaliate against someone when they're arguing, right? You're arguing, and I'm like, bro, like you don't love that girl, and he argued me down, right? But they're always arguing, right? I'm like, bro, how can you be in love? Or y'all saying y'all love? Well, everybody show they love differently, bro. The way y'all go at it, that ain't love to me. I don't know. Some people may think arguing is love. I don't know, but I don't believe if you're arguing with somebody to the point where y'all throwing stuff or breaking stuff in the house, or you got to get up and leave and drive and leave the house and then come back. To me, that ain't a relationship that I would want to be in. Maybe that worked for some people, but that just don't work for me. You can agree to disagree. Yeah, of course, I know I can.
I know I can, but suppose I argue with that agreeing to disagree, or you just trying to escape the conversation. You don't want.
And when I see somebody, honestly, bro, that likes to argue or likes to have their way, I move on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth my time to get into, especially early on in a conversation. Somebody y'all started agreeing on small stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go ahead and walk away. Just go ahead and be that person's friend, or put them in the friend zone, or let them put you in the friend zone, whatever. But because I talk to my friends, and I will laugh and joke. I've talked to a few people that's on here, right? We'll laugh and joke, but they know at the end of the day, it's all love for me. I don't take none of it serious. You know what I mean? When it comes to conversation. And
Neil said, I admit to my husband when I know I'm in the mood to debate. It lightens the mood in the convo. Yeah, but y'all that's y'all icebreaker. That's y'all.
Yeah, I mean that time I'm like, okay, I always say, oh, this is where you want to go with this baby. Okay.
No, work for everybody. She gotta really know you.
Yeah,
she gotta really know you to read between that being.
Now, they understand at the end of the day, it's all in fun.
Yeah.
What I have learned is some people can't take that.
Oh no.
Some people can't take that. So I stopped really doing that with folks, especially ladies, because some people say they can handle the truth and some people can't. Argument is a waste of time. If you're arguing like that, it's not love. It's a good debater too. I want all the smoke, and baby, I got you too. Hey, I'm all up in your smoke. All right, guys, you guys locked in.
For a second, I thought she wrote all that. I said, wait a minute.
No.
But I'll say this: in order for me to not debate or to argue to like a super level, I have to really take all of me out of it to the point of I have no care or emotion for the situation.
I think the one thing I've learned to do when I'm with a woman, bro, I don't care who. I don't. The only thing I would tell a woman if I'm dating you, right, or we're in a relationship, it's two things I would ask you: do not cross. Do not cross me about my radio show, and do not cross me about my kids. Right? Okay. Those are two conversations you're not, or my friends close. I would make sure that you understand who they are. Don't cross me about those things, and you would never have a problem because you're not going to like my answer that I'm going to give you about those few things in my life. Those are the few things. Those are things for me that are off limits. I don't care who you are, and I'll ask you, what are your things that are off limits for you that you don't want me to ask a question? And those are things that are off limits. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that I think should be off limits. No matter whether you're married, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, I think there's certain things that you know that is not going to go well. So I'm not going to. Don't come in trying to tell me, about my.
Hold on. Yeah. Even though there's things there's off limits to a point.
No.
That doesn't mean they're not going to get crossed.
So if they don't like,
yeah,
and it would gaslight the situation by bringing up the subject matter. You know what I'm saying? To talk about it, to see can they get you to change. So I put that out up front with anybody that I'm talking to. Don't talk to me about my radio show. Do not talk to me about my kids, and don't talk to me about 4 or 5 friends. Do not talk to me about or come talking anything negative about it. If you don't have any resolution or solution to what you're talking about, I don't want to hear anything negative because it's not going to go well for you or me. Okay, so let's not do that. Right? I lost a whole girlfriend years ago over one of my because she started telling me something about my friends, and this is what I don't I don't care for. Because you're dating me, don't think that you can talk about my friend in front of me. Okay? Don't do that. Don't. And this is what she did. She started to talk about my friend in front of me and thought I was supposed to take her side. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm not gonna do that. You don't know what that person been through. You don't know how that person got there. All you doing is talking out the side of your neck about what you see and what you think. And allow you to sit there and denigrate my friend in front of my face. No, we're not gonna do that. And guess what happened the next day? We broke up.
Oh wow, that's
bruh. Don't cross me about my friends. You know what I'm saying? We dating, we cool, but the way she went in about my friend, I went ahead and put that on out there, bro. Dude, one conversation we don't need to have, me and you, is about my friends, right? We don't need to have that conversation.
I feel you.
I'm soft-hearted, so even if I'm correct, I cannot agree. If you keep on, I know you're malicious. Okay. Hey, Christopher, what's going on, big dog? Rachel, that part, Joe. Christopher, single is better. I haven't stayed with a woman in Rochester in 15. Oh my God, since my divorce. Christopher, you okay on that, bro? What he said? He ain't stayed with a woman in 15 years. You got that, bro? All right, Rachel, I was willing to give up a long-term friendship over what he was saying about my best friend. Therefore, I know how they ride for me. Play you're gonna be standing out there, and you're gonna be standing out there in the cold weather with a rain without an umbrella messing up with me. Because I'm loyal. I'm loyal to my friends. All right, guys, you guys locked into the Joe Lockett Show. Thank you guys for locking in. Thanks for sharing the video out there. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you guys for all you do. Shamel, thank you so much for subscribing to the show. Thank you. Christopher said he wanted white. Okay, Christopher, do your thing out there, brother. It's some white women on here. Do your thing, Christopher. I got to ask you this, nephew.
Okay,
Christopher, be careful now. Watch yourself out
yeah,
here.
you got your lock, Chris.
All right. Hey, how's it going? Go Joe Lockett Show.
They gonna get you, boy.
All right, so let's get into this, man.
What question you gotta ask me?
This one here is for the ladies. Well, and it's for you too, but it's more so. I think it's more so for the men. When you're going through, when you with a woman that you love, right? For who she is, do men truly see women for who they are, or do we just see them in their beauty and we ignore everything else? Do men, when they see women, right, do we see them for their beauty, the optics, and we don't see everything else until we get into the relationship? And the reason why I'm asking this is because I think so many men get with women, right? And we lose ourselves in what we want to want, and we build an image of what we thought they should be, what they will be for us. And we are disappointed when we find out that she's not the image that we had in our head for her. Tough conversation on Joe Lockett Show. A beautiful woman, right, carries a lot of that the woman. I think women put on day. And reason why I thought this, ladies and gentlemen, I was out today, nephew, doing some running around, and I was having a friend of mine do some stuff for the shop. And I went to go pick up some parts for one of their parts in the shop, right? And this lady was at the counter, right? And she said, I need to put on my eyebrows, right? And I looked at her, and she was like, I don't really want people to see me without my eyebrows. I can't work this morning with my eyebrows. And I'm looking at her, right? And the way
she have eyebrows?
She had eyebrows, but it was just like halfway, and I guess eyebrows didn't go all the way.
Oh, this one, so, the bushy ones.
I guess, right? And I started to say something to her, but I did not want anybody in that place to think that I was trying to hit on her, because that wasn't going to be my really there for business. But I really want to tell her that you're beautiful as you are. No. When I say things, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I've tried to just say some stuff, bro. And
you just got a default. You're beautiful just like you are.
No,
like come on,
no. I'm in there. I got a tight T-shirt on. All right, okay. And you already see how people looking at you.
Yeah,
right when you walk in. I'm just being honest. Okay, so if I said anything like that, bro, it would have been. I think it would have been misconstrued in the wrong way. So I didn't say anything because I wasn't there. I wasn't.
You want that type of time.
I wasn't on that vibe at all, and I didn't want to leave that vibe with her. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But when I saw her,
I would have left it just like a present.
I know you. When I saw her, I wanted to tell her, you're beautiful as you are, but it made me start to think, when women are putting on the makeup and putting on the lipstick and from themselves about what went to my head. And they have to deal with that person. And I want to ask ladies, honestly, ladies, What does that feel like, and what is that like when you're not the person that you portray to be on the outside when you go outside and you put on, all the, all the different things.
Let me ask for the dudes, Rick, for the dude question first.
Go ahead.
Nobody's gonna like how this is gonna sound, but I'm gonna be honest. Am I supposed to be looking for who she is as a person outside of her looks?
No,
because when I see her, if I don't know her, like if I don't know anything about her, but off of the looks alone, the look is what's gonna make me figure out or try to learn anything else about you, or to even think that you're worth learning anything else about. Like I'm not going to most women, even the beautiful to average, however you want to up to a woman. The last thing I'm thinking about is her life or how she lived if I don't know her or have that degree of empathy for her first. Most times, I'm either seeing, is she attractive to me? Do I find her attractive? If not, then we're going to chop down what it is I'm going to assume of her.
Right.
And then I'll talk with her to see if it's confirmed. That's it.
Erica, I agree with everything women do is not for the male gaze. I think what men do is not for male gaze at all. I think what women do is for themselves. But my question to women, and it made me think that when you don't want to look lumpy when you go outside, when you're at home with yourself, and I'm not being derogatory, I'm not being toxic, I'm asking the question. How do a woman feel about herself when she's by herself without any of that stuff, and that's who she is in the mirror? How does you shape where the way you look, period, and be able to go? I'm asking the question because I see a lot of women that do that, and it made me start to think like, we really don't see the women pain and the things that they're trying to hide, right? Because maybe something happened in their life, or maybe
we're assuming that there's pain behind all of that. It could be features that they want to show out more.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it could be, yo, I like how my eyebrows look. I want to show them out or make them accented.
Okay.
I like how this looks when it's this certain type of way.
Okay.
I like how my eyes are, but my eyes for me seems a lot better if I add a shade to it. You know what I mean? Like some of this stuff ain't always pain. It could be popping out what you like.
Okay, you like, again, I agree with you there. I'm not going to debate you here.
Okay.
But when you take it off. Okay. If I could wear a shapewear to make me look like I got a chest.
Okay.
Right? I go outside because I want to look like I got a chest, right?
Okay.
And then when I come home, I take it off. I no longer have a chest. Okay. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm thinking as a man, I'm going to feel deflated some kind of way.
That's if you feel like there's a deficiency.
No, but
that's if you feel like there's
you feel there's a deficiency. That's why you put the fake chest on, right?
But that's what I'm saying. That's for the people that feel like there's a deficiency.
So
like there's something that they're either trying to mask up or just something. That's what I'm saying. I'm not speaking to that side. I'm speaking to the possible other side of people that do feel good about themselves and would like to accent the parts that they feel good about. Like if somebody don't have, like, let's say they got a caved in chest or not even spinal out. That but if it real, I think most people when they get in that, you're really weeding hairs to see if there's pain behind some of those actions, or if you just be wanting.
No, what I'm saying, because
to pop out something more.
When a man sees a woman, right, and you look at her, and we're looking for one thing, I don't think a lot of times a man see everything that woman has been through or she's going through at that point in her life once he get to know her. And I get what you're saying, that at the beginning you're not looking for that. Of course you're not.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, once you get into the relationship with this woman,
what's the time stamp?
I think it could be 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, could be a year. Okay. But what I'm saying is, as a man, as I know that we start to shape an image, like women do. They start to shape an image of what they think that you are and they want you to be. And I think a lot of time, me as a man, I have ignored really her as a person, because what I say to put her in this place of what I want her to be.
Don't that speak to somebody that's got expectation issues?
I think we all have expectations in a relationship.
I don't know.
You have expectations. Everybody has expectations.
I have no, because no, you're trying to act like somebody saying they don't have expectations. Expectation issues can be whether you have them too high or too low. And that can go for what you are visualizing or what you want from that person, instead of seeing what it is best for them.
Hold on. I think people are getting this twisted, like I'm trying to body shame women. I'm not.
Somebody thought that.
No, because I keep seeing these comments, people like I'm moving the goalposts about lipstick and makeup. I'm not trying to body shame women at all. I'm not about just the lipstick or whatever. But we're just saying, when it comes to man looking at a woman, right? When she does, for whatever her reason is, right? Without that, okay. I know women now, and I don't do a lot of FaceTime, bro. But there are women that would not FaceTime with you unless they got makeup on or some kind of lipstick or whatever. And I always ask my friends, just friends of mine, and I would ask them, like, you are beautiful the way you are. You look good the way you are. Why don't you accept? And I would just ask, because I'm just curious. Why don't you accept the way you look? You know what I'm saying? I'm not brush your teeth, come here, and you might have man in your eyes and stuff like that. What I'm saying is, you don't have to put on a wig or some lipstick to be beautiful.
Joe, I got 2 questions.
Sure.
Is that what you find more with women around your age? And 2, is that more towards the insecurity?
I don't know. I don't know to the last one. Of course, I'm talking. I say women between 38 and yeah, for women, I'm in their 40s. Yeah, for the ones that does that. Most women I talk to are secure in who they are. All right, but I've always been curious on a tough conversation. I was having a conversation. What is it that women deal with that they feel that they really need that? Because this is one conversation I couldn't have with one of my exes, right? Because every time we would have the conversation, she was like, "Why are you asking that dumbass question?" Right? Because it bothered me that the way she did things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not trying to shame anybody, but the way she did stuff, right? I'm like, you don't need that. You're perfect the way you are. You know what I'm saying?
That don't speak to how they see it.
That's what I'm saying. So what do women see? To see.
Awesome.
Okay.
she was like that, but it wasn't because she didn't like anything about herself. It was more of, for her, she wanted to be seen in the top of the shape. Right. You know what I mean? In her best light for most times when she dealt with me. Mm-hmm. And I was like you, yo, I don't care. Life is life. And when life's, I want to at least see right. I want to see the life that's on you, girl. Like, I don't care like that. You can chill. But for her, it wasn't so more of a security thing. It was just how she chose to carry herself. I mean, she chose to carry herself in the light of, I'm going to be presentable in any time. And if I don't feel like I'm presentable at any time, for me personally, I don't feel like I'm living up to the standard I set. And for me, I see different women. I can get it to that standpoint of, all right, so it ain't always something negative, or you know what I mean. I'm not saying that you're saying that, right. But for the guy, most dudes would be like, "Oh, you got self-esteem issues." No, it could just be there's certain things she like about herself, about that makeup and other things like that. Accents, it pops out, and for her, not like it's hurting her self-esteem, but it does make her feel better, because if that's the standard she chooses to set, she wants to set it. It's like setting the tone.
And I'm having this conversation because I think me as a man, right? And I think a lot of men, we miss that part in women. It's the reason I'm having this conversation. Like I said,
we miss that.
We miss what when women are doing these things, right? I think men need to pay more attention to women. And once you get to know them and you decide that you want to talk to this woman and watch her.
What is that?
Okay, because able it teaches you that she may have a some kind of health issues going on, or she may be insecure about certain things, and you may need to be more supportive in certain things that she won't tell you, but you need to see these things. Because I'm gonna say this because I missed I missed it. I start to ask questions just to be asking questions, and I sound like a dumb nut when I'm asking the question. I sound like I'm kind of some facetious guy just asking a dumbass question, and one look at like, why the hell are you asking that, and why are you bothering me?
But Joe, I got a question.
Sure.
And this is where me and you gonna at least divert from how we're doing this.
Okay.
Because I agree with everything you're saying, but to a point, for me, and I can only speak for me here. Okay. It's just me. I know for some of the stuff that I do out of habitual habits, it's just for me doing habitually. It's not so more. You know what I mean? This is just how I'm wired.
Right, but what I'm saying is, when you watch that person, you get to know that. I think a lot of men, we miss that.
There's an understanding there, but like I said, if my girl was to see my like habitual habits that I do off the whim, her knowing that is just her knowing it at this point. So there's nothing to that information.
Okay, if you're getting up and you eat breakfast, you going to the gym, you taking a walk, that's nothing. But if you're getting up every single day, and before you go do anything, you have to what do a man do? This kind of probably off. You put on your Spanx before you walk outside. Before you go anywhere, you make sure you got your Spanx on. Right, that's hilarious. But I'm just saying, well, you know, body shape wear. Yeah. Or you put on your toupee.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Or you make sure that you spray that beard on. You spray your gray hair, right? What is that for? Trying to hide. What the different I didn't know how to articulate it, or I probably was mad because she wasn't what I thought she was. I'm just being real about it. I probably was mad. And I think a lot of people that listen to the show, when you see something that you think and then you get into it later on, you find out that it's not that. You're mad at that person because they're not what you thought they were, or you see something that you don't like, and you're like, man, how did I miss that? And I think a lot of times a man, when he's dating a beautiful woman, right? And I think all women are beautiful. This is talking about just anybody, I'm talking about everybody. When you're dating a woman, I think we tend to put a woman in a capsule and want her to stay there. And if we see anything different, I think we start to act differently towards that woman. And I think that's a lot for her to carry with everything that she has going on in her life. Because
that's for that guy. For the guy that think like that, you're a very limited mindseted guy.
Most guys are very
Most guys,
most guys.
There's certain guys that are like that, and there's certain guys that's not. As far as with that, and we go to most again, but as far as with that, no, most guys aren't limited like that to how they view their girl. Now, every dude got a certain type of way they're going to view it, but that's for him. I don't think most guys are like that. I think they just go towards the type of guy that is. I'm not going to put that on most, or you know what I mean, try to generalize it there.
A man gonna be a man, a woman gonna be a woman.
Okay, and now I'm generalizing again, but specific people have a specific way of carrying.
A man gonna look at a woman, bro, as an objective sex figure in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We get her what attracts her to me. That's
not just a man thing.
Okay, so. With this I don't even say, but you guys like this Joe Lockett Show, Joe Lockett Network.
But everybody's objectifying themselves at each other. Once you get to know each other, that's when you start having expectations and you start applying them.
The reason why I'm having this conversation today, right? Because I think me as a man, I need to get better at letting the woman know that I see her. I appreciate her. And not just her beauty. I appreciate her as the person that she is. Because I think a lot of times, bro, you know, people say that the queen should make sure that she nurture the queen, but I don't think the king nurtures the queen enough. I don't think we're nurturing enough to our women. We think we're just supposed to go out there, rah, protect and provide for her, right? Do the 2 P's. And as I'm getting older, I'm learning that, man, it's the small things that you do for the woman that's going to get her to love you for a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Consistent basis, you know, whatever that is going to be for that woman. And I think as a man, as I get older, I want to tap into the other part of me of understanding her energy, her spirituality, her vibe. You know what I mean? That if I'm with her, that I can feel when the room is moving differently.
Where are you from with that? The moon.
Well, I'm trying to say when her mood is moving differently is what I was trying to say. I want to be able to sense that in her, and I don't think a lot of times when I was dating, I was connected to her. I always had a lead mentality that I need this to lead somewhere. This is what I'm trying to get to today, or this is where I want us to, be in this mood here. I wasn't sitting back, understanding the room and understanding where she may want this to lead to tonight. It was always most about what. I think the things that she finds was asking for help in a silent way. And when I say I struck out for 10 years and didn't even know I was striking out, that was me. I thought I was doing everything right, but I struck the hell out, right? And I, I can't say I didn't know. I think I just didn't want to see it. Like I said, I had that image, and y'all can act like y'all don't. Women and people listening to the show today, y'all can act like y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. But I think we have an image when you get in a relationship with somebody and you want to keep that certain vibe or that certain persona that you got of that person or what you want their relationship to be, and you're fighting for the relationship to be that, and you're ignoring everything else because you're so determined for y'all to be this in the bubble image that you have in your head for you and her, for him and you, right? And I think, and we throw out things as red flags or gaslighting, but I think sometimes we didn't get into the relationship for the right thing. We got into it for what we thought we wanted it to be. That's why I'm asking these questions. Because I think sometimes we get into the relationship, a man or a woman can check the list. But then once you get off the damn list, and then it's you and that person, right? Y'all don't vibe at all. But because the list is checked, you think that's the one. You know what I'm saying? He or she looks the part, they got the money, they got the credit, they blah, 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 blah. But y'all don't, he don't see her. He really literally don't see her. But everything works well, you know what I'm saying? But she's empty. Have you ever seen it have you ever been in a relationship, ladies, where you're in a relationship and everything is working well, but you're sad? You got everything you want, but you're not happy. Men, have you been in a relationship with a woman? Everything is right, you know what I'm saying? But that's why right? I missed that. I wasn't good at understanding her. I saw her for what I wanted to see her for. I see Aquawoman. I see Nyla. I see Brianna. I see you for what I want to see you for. When I go to your page, I'm seeing what I want to see you for. But do I see Brianna? Do I see D? Do I see D? Do I see Rachel? Do I see Tams? I don't think I do. And I want to get better at being able to talk to her, but see her at the same time and understand, that even if I got a point that I'm want to do in this conversation, I may need to back up that conversation that day and ask her, how was your day? Or I see when I'm talking to her, instead of just it being about what I want to do, I may want to sit back and say, okay, what can I do for you? Or I just may need to tell her, I may need to tell Brianna, I see you. Most men don't do that, bro. We ain't even having that kind of conversation, right? That's not even something that we would talk about in the barbershop. Holding space with a woman, understanding her, seeing her, understanding. But you sound like some kind of new food, right? So that's what I'm saying. I think this platform, I'm using this show to talk about things I think that as a man, we all need to get better at, because women go through a lot. And it's just not for the man, but she's going through a lot trying to be her in her life and trying to be what she needs to be for me, just like men do. But I think the woman, maybe you need to see me. But in return, I also need to see you. I need to pay you attention. There's a language a woman wants a man to speak, and I'm learning this without her talking to me or saying that she just wants me to do. Once in a while, why she would call me, she was more every time. Had his homework done. food was done, and I run us a bath. And when she came home, I told her, don't worry about nothing. Just go in there, and I have a little speaker in there. And she just go in there and say, hey, just go to the bathroom and, take a bath and, just chill out. And I have some candles burning. Right. I didn't do that enough. But those are things I should have done more. Right. But sometimes when you're doing that stuff as a man, you start doing that stuff too late, and then you don't know what the hell you're doing it for. You're just trying to do some stuff. And I was doing the right thing, but I think I was doing it what I know I was doing it for the wrong reasons at that time. Right.
The reasons you was doing it wrong.
You saw your marriage in trouble.
And you're trying to save it.
I don't know if I was trying to save it. I was just trying to do something nice. But I still didn't see her.
I sound like
it was, bro, you can call it what the hell you want to. I'm just telling you the truth. You can call me a sapper sucker. I'm telling you what.
Think you're trying to save the relationship. You saw it was going to a bad place. You wanted to stop it.
But
that's not a sucker move.
Whatever anybody said was, I did those things. But like I said, I did it for the wrong reasons because I don't believe I was truly there trying to. It wasn't consistent. Let me say that. It wasn't nothing I made up my mind. And I'm like, I'm going to put this work in to make sure that we're going to be okay. So I don't think I still saw her. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we are Stevie Wonder in a relationship until, you see a train crash and all of a sudden you put some glasses on, now you can see again. But now it's too bad. And so, like I said, the reason why I'm having this conversation is, do you see the woman in front of you? I know it's a long way to get there, but I had to explain and break it down to you. So when you with a woman, do you see her when you with her? And how do you see her? And when you think you can be better?
That's what the bulk of this kind that you that's where I got from all of that.
Are you?
Huh?
Are you?
I ain't got no line to shoot. I ain't trying to.
But I mean, so what would make you want to do that for a woman?
What would make me want to do that?
Listen to this, right? So what would make you out of that whole story that I just told, or someone just said, or Usher confessions that I just told? What would make you want to, and how can a woman get to a man for us to see her like that for you? What would she have to do for you?
I'm not speaking for other men.
Okay, I'm saying
for me personally, there's nothing you can do.
Okay.
No, because I gotta choose you. For me personally, I have to pick you out and decide for myself that you're going to be worth that. Nothing you do is going to make you quote unquote worth it for me if you for that.
Nothing. So how do you know that how do you know that a woman is the right one and if she is nothing she can do?
I don't know if she's the right one. I haven't found one that I could say for sure was. I only dealt with about two that I'm really claiming. So take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I haven't found one that I said, yo, you are the one. But for me, for the two that I chose to actually go somewhere with, after getting to know them, then I called it. Yeah, we're finna see where this gets us. If they agreed, then it was a thing.
Hey, hold on just one second. Christopher, this is the Joe Lockett Show, bro, not the Christopher Show. All right. So there's no bashing of men. There's no bashing of women here. Show love, show respect. I've been watching you, bro. Your opinion is value here. You're doing here. I understand you want. Respect. Let's not go back and forth with anybody. Joe, I do that. have tough conversation. I'll bash you in. So, bro, I appreciate you. I love you, but let's not do that, bro. Okay? Respect. Go ahead, nephew.
But like I said, I have to pick that out. I have to pick if what they're giving me, I have to accept that from them, and I have to say, oh, is that something I really want? Is that or the things that you're showing me, the actions that you're giving me, are those what I want to receive from you and start going to another level to try to get to know you a lot better. That's why I say there's nothing you can really do per se.
Okay.
Like there's no, oh, she do this and do that, and she I don't look at those general and stereotypical things everybody else think is really popular to say. Okay. I'm not putting no single label on the girl I'm with. I want her to have the most dimensions, if not just
man, because I'm tough. I think you're even tougher than I am.
right?
Because the way you are, the way you come across, right? It's just I don't give a flying flip, but if I like you, and you'll know it when I tell you.
It's like that for everybody, ain't it?
See, you generalize it again.
I mean, I'm asking the You made me sick. You made me sick. Okay. You got it.
Gotcha.
You made me sick. You made me so sick. Yes.
But what I'm saying is, see, a woman can see me coming, right? And they understand whether they want to fool me or not. But you like a sneaker link, bro, when you're in a relationship, right? Because a woman is really guessing, do he love me? Do he not? Am I doing the right thing? I'm not doing the right thing. Because basically you just said there's nothing she can do that's going to make me like you. It's just I'll know, then you'll know. That's a tough relationship to be in.
I wouldn't say it's nothing you can do to make me like you. I thought you was mostly talking towards if we're gonna be a thing. Right. Or
to make you. What are you? I mean, because you go through everyday life, you may be the one. What are the traits that is for you?
Right now, and it could be added, it could be more to it. I'm just going for right now.
Okay.
Right now, I need her to be relatable in a sense, down to earth to a sense, and I want to be cool with you before I start looking at you as my girl. Like something to smash is completely different for me than my girl.
Respect.
My girl is more than just a smash. She's somebody I hold in high standards. She high regard, and I'm thinking her opinion is
okay. Crystal, hold on, bro. Crystal, this is called free speech, but it's called the Joe Lockett Show. Okay. So what we're gonna do right here, dog, we're gonna block you. Okay. Nice knowing you. Let's keep going. Go ahead.
But as far as with the girl, that's what for me. That's the standard or the place or the platform I place for my girl.
Right.
For me to do that for you, I hold a different level of respect for you. Okay. For Smash or just any other fly by night or the rest of the pool, that's how it's gonna be because you're all in the same space for me. That's where I'm choosing to place my eggs or my basket or wherever you want to place it.
But what about a woman? She's dancing. You performing over there, sir.
Okay.
I need you to speak into the microphone.
I'm going over. Just ask the question, sir.
Okay. What is it that nephew needs to see that's going to make you understand that she's the one?
Effort, and if you're really,
effort looks like what?
You trying to hang out with me, trying to get to know me, or we're in a place where we can do that for each other.
Okay.
In that, I need to see some type of relatability. I need see how you are so I can
you what you want to be with them.
Yeah, because I'm a hang with most things I want to smash right now anyway.
Right.
But when I get past looking at you just as a smash, are you a person I can stomach for a long period of time? Are you somebody I enjoy being around?
Okay, so ladies, if you listen to the Joe Lockett Show right now, well, you are listening to the Joe Lockett Show on any social media forums, is nephew a guy that you would want to put that effort into? What does he have to do for you to want to put that effort into him? What does he have to bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Well, because for a woman to put effort into you for what you're saying is simple, but that means she got to like you for a reason. So what would she be liking, looking at? What would she be wanting from you for her to put effort into you? Right?
I have no idea. Yeah, I ain't crossed them T's and their I's yet. Because I'm to me just being me, or to me just presenting myself as I am, then no, she's probably not going to be around.
Okay. We love nephew. He's genuine and open. Yes, glitter. I'm with you. But I'm with the smoke with him because he's 25 years old. And but because I'm old school, you're new school. That's what's great about our show.
Yeah.
Because we get to talk about love from me settling and seeing into the future, me settling down, and getting in touch with my emotions and spirituality. And you don't see none of that.
Why?
You don't.
Why do you claim that?
Because right now you're in entanglement. You can't be in an entanglement and be into spirituality and vibe.
Hold on, you're a side dude, so I don't want to hear nothing about my entanglement.
Okay, but I'm a side dude that nickname is Mo.
And what do that mean? My nickname's C.
Okay. Okay, but what?
How?
I know what that is.
I've been in relationships.
Okay, but you don't know what the next level is, sir.
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Have you been in love with a woman to the point that you went and go start looking at rings, sir?
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, then what the hell we talking about then? So like I said,
but you asked me.
We different. I'm trying to help you. I'm giving you props. You 25. You still.
That didn't sound like him giving me props.
That's giving you props. I'm saying I'm older now. I can see things, and I want to be a better person. You still out there with the wild west. You still with the craziness. You know what I'm saying? You still.
I don't know if that's with the craziness.
But right, you're not trying to settle down right now. You got a goal. You're trying to get there.
Hold on. This is a big misconception.
Thank you, Apostle.
This is a big misconception. No.
I'm a side dude, Rosemary. I'm not trying to be in a relationship right now. So he's absolutely right about that.
As far as with me, I'm not trying to be in nothing serious right now.
Okay.
But if that was to happen, I'm not throwing away the opportunity.
We understand. We all understand that part, but we understand that you're not looking for it.
Oh, okay, so I don't see how that's wild west there.
No, because you're not trying to invite anything at this point in time. I think right now you would.
Okay.
At this point in time, right now, bro, even if you've seen it, this is the difference between you and I. You're not where you want to be, so you're not going to accept it.
Yeah, then I'm not. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you saw a perfect one and you're not where you want to go be, you're not going to bring that into your
all.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point, sir.
Yeah, okay. I get to you.
Old school, new school, sir. And like I said, right now, if I seen it, because I'm close to where I want to be, and she is on that level, we can rock. You will let that pass you by right now, which is, like I said, the Wild West is okay because you. And it. We can't. What you're doing. and smell the roses a little bit. And I had to learn one thing about myself that I had to start growing up. Well, most people say he got some growing to do, y'all. He does. That seems to be the narrative for a lot of men today. Very, very, you know, if you seeing a man and you seeing that he's not about moving forward later on to conversation too, it's right here on the Joe Lockett Show, Joe Lockett Network. He's not interested in you. I've said this before, right? A man that's interested in a woman, you don't have to worry about him knowing if he's interested in you or not. That is the honest God truth. I promise you that. Whether you're 25 or you're 53 years old, I'm going to be after you. I'm going to be returning your phone calls. I'm going to be returning your text messages. Most men that are not, if you're guessing that you're talking to them and y'all want to be together or not, trust me. But the guy that you're questioning right now, he don't want you like that. He don't see you like that. He's not putting the time into you like that. You're not the one. Move on. And don't tell me, but this. I don't want to hear any conjunctions from all y'all. I don't, because he's making you feel the way you need to feel when he got the time. Men make time what they want to make time for. Like women, y'all make time for what y'all want to make time for. I understand when a woman wants to really talk to me, and I understand when a woman don't want to really talk to me. Right? I get it. I don't get offended when a woman don't return my phone call or my text message. She's busy. She got other men she's talking to, or she's liking, right? And I'm cool with that. Her time, her choice, her life. I'm okay with that, right? No problem. But what I found out with women, if you, especially in my age range, over 40, y'all don't have patience, right? They want that guy that they're talking to that they like. They want him to be box. Most women that I've talked to, so you can feel, and if you've chosen me, you want me to be the one. It don't work like that, nephew. It really don't. You know, and I've told women this many times. There are some guys out there that will, you know, allow you to put them in a box, right? But in the beginning, I'm gonna say 70 or 80% of the men, they still got something on the side until they get to, until you know they really get to like you and you win them over. Most men do. Y'all can believe me if you want to. That's up to you. Most men do. And so women end getting the sneaker link or they sugar daddy for you right now, bro. Even though you win the bedroom and laid it down good, she ain't giving it to you until she gets your last name. Just saying. For the most part. Not saying everybody, not saying most. I'm saying it's quite often. Anyway, with that being said, I think when it comes to women over 45 and 50, nephew, y'all want to hurry up and just stop our world to talk to you. And I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying here, nephew. I don't know, do women 25 want y'all to do that too? They want us to stop everything we're doing and just talk to you, right? Did that happen in y'all dating world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay, and who does that for real? For real? Not many people's they're going to give you more time. They're going to carve out more time. They're going to cut somebody off to give you more time. But let me just be real. Ain't too many men going to cut, or women going to cut off everything when they first meet you.
I think that's more towards how people place themselves. Like
very, very true.
Most folks is selfish to an extent.
And you have to be, and you should be.
Yeah, you do.
Why should you be selfish, right?
Selfish with your life. Because some folks they value them versus other people. And that's what we get towards, yo, I want, because like you said, most people probably got something on the side. But if you see somebody that you put on your tally is kind of drifting off with something else, you're going to want to bring them back. You're going to want to keep them in the box that you put them, especially until you decide to do something. And to a degree, that's selfish.
And you should be.
I don't know. I disagree with that. I think if you're willing to play the game as I got other things, then you should damn well understand everybody else do too.
And Erica Bunker, you make a great point. The right person will cut up everything for you when they figure out you're the right one. Yes, I've said that many times.
Yeah.
A man will cut off everything when he knows he got the right one and he want her and he don't want to lose her. He would drop everything for that woman. And so will most women, right?
Yeah.
But I think it was an Aquawoman. No one, hold on. Be upfront so she's not wasting her time. Women, ladies, you're not wasting your time when you're talking to somebody for the first time. If you're single and he's single, you're not wasting your time.
So I got to give you my name, my number, my address, my email address, and tell you that I gave that to about like 6 other women before I walked up to you. That's not gonna work.
That's what I'm saying though. So
it's not gonna work. You know.
But it's not realistic what women think you should do. You know what I'm saying? When you first meet them, it's going to take time for that man or that woman to stop doing whatever they're doing on their side of the fence, right?
Hey.
Once they like you and they see that you're the one, yes, they're going to have to make some arrangements. They're going to have to clear the bench, right? But in the beginning, ain't nobody you want. They are not clearing the bench.
And I'm like, oh, she the baddie, she the real man. I can see something with that. The first thing I do is imagine that they already been through you know what.
Yeah, of course.
First thing I do would be like, all right, I wasn't the only dude to see this. And if she give it to I'm definitely not gonna be the last one. So from there, I started to break it down to where expectations start to get very low.
But it's not even expectations, bro. Why do I care who Eric is talking to right now if I'm trying to holler at him? Why do I care whose man he's talking to right now if I'm trying to holler at him? Why do I care who's Aquawoman? If I'm trying to holler at you, I am not worried about your phone buzzing and you say, hey, I'll call you back later. I don't feel no kind of way about that, bro. I just met you. I don't think you should stop the world for me. It is up to me if I really want you, is to show you at some point in time. Right? So I don't ask a woman, you know, who you talking to? Are you talking about, I'm single? Yeah, when a woman says she's single, that doesn't mean she ain't talking to nobody. That means that she ain't got somebody that she like to talk to, or somebody she get money from. No, this is one thing I learned about women. All women don't have feelings. All men don't. And there are some that do on both sides. But almost every woman has a dude that she talks to and she trusts. And almost every man has a woman that he talks to that he trusts. Don't mean that they're smashing, but they do have that confidant, that person that they're cool with, and they spend a lot of time with, whether they're smashing or not.
I call it emergency parachutes.
Okay, but again, whatever that case may be, but you have that. Ain't nobody finna give that up for you in the first 5 days.
Oh no, I'm not giving up my safety net.
Ain't no, bro. That friend that therefore the lady or the man has been there for years, right? Doing what they do in the background, not causing them any. And she finna give he not getting there. You but you look that damn good. I'm just being honest. You can say, I heard people say, I knew her when I first met her that she was gonna be the one. But I promise you, if you was a good looking man or a good looking dude, right, that you had somebody else and you said, I'm gonna let everybody go because I want her. That could be a choice. You know what I'm saying? I know this hurt a lot of people feeling what the hell I'm saying to you, but I don't care. I'm being very honest. In the beginning, most people have someone else. They don't have to be sleeping with them, but they have someone else that they trust and they sort of care about more than you. It is up to you whether you can weather that storm and shoot your shot. I don't worry about your nephew if you're talking to my girl. If you're talking to Aquawoman, bro, I don't care. If you're talking to Mandy nephew, I don't see you at all. All I need to know is when Mandy give me my 5 or 10 minutes, I'm gonna put my time in. I want my 5 minutes. I want my 5 minutes. I want my 7 minutes to turn to 30 minutes at some point in time. Because guess what I'm doing at that point? I'm now taking time for whoever she was talking to. Now she's spending that time with me. Now I'm putting that work in.
Ferguson stupid.
What Ferguson said?
Said, I'll put up the game. They said emergency parachutes can malfunction too. they probably
Bro, listen. If that's your sneaker link, if you're emergency parachute, bro, you don't care. What people, y'all got the man, since I've been divorced, bro, I've learned so much about the single life and the stuff that I've seen people really complain about. I'm like, why the hell are we complaining that we're single and we put marriage responsibilities on a relationship? We put monogamy on a relationship, bro. Like, you know, I got your last name, you better not be. Period of time. Again. Not this before you got there. Talking to that person or the person that they was talking to when they got the relationship, they're not talking to that person and now they're talking to you too. Okay?
Man, when I was moving on, I still had arguments.
So you just want to be in rotation. You're going to be in rotation until you become solidified. Yeah. It's like being on the NBA team. You got a 10-day contract.
Oh, I was gonna call it like the Snoop Dogg line. Everybody finna take a hit until he pick it up and walk out.
Bro, but the honest God on the Tough Conversation Tuesday. That's the honest God reality. If you don't want to date like that, you don't have to. No,
Eric, that's part of dating.
That's not dating. You are talking to people. You're collecting data. Dating. When you started, Erica, whoever you're talking to, right? In the beginning, right? Y'all was not exclusive in the first 3 days.
A lot of people put exclusive in dating.
No, but I'm saying, but that guy, whoever that you're in a relationship with, he saw something in you, he gave you the opportunity. And y'all decide to start spending time. Now, whether you know it or not, whether he know it or not, y'all still had a safety net. Ain't nobody going into a relationship. I don't care who y'all are. Y'all can't sit there and tell me that you ain't got your safety net. You may got that person that understands you ain't talking to them for a couple of weeks. And that person, guess what? They cool with that. They understand that.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, but you going to keep that safety net. You may not answer them back right away. You may ghost them for a little while, but you got your safety net.
I know I'm a safety net for somebody.
Of course. But Erica, do you know for sure if he didn't have a safety net?
That's part of the game, man. Like that's part of the game. Until you start saying that y'all exclusive and people start getting cut and weeded.
Okay, well y'all don't have a safety
net.
net. So both Ericas that y'all don't have a
both of the Erica B's.
Oh, but both of them Erica B's, right? So he
Both of y'all are reasonably attractive.
Y'all when you got in your relationship with your man.
If they gonna say that, if they gonna say they is, I'm still not gonna believe it. I know they probably have about to whether you wanted them to be that or
That
not.
man was talking to me for 2 to 3 hours every day. He was serious.
Oh, but you want to hear about him? He's safe now.
Okay, so
we got to give it up too.
No, okay, so
They may be giving you that
I'm
time.
gonna give my man my props, right? Again, like I said, when a man sees a woman, he's going to give you the time 2 to 3 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours. Okay, he's going to give you that time.
So you know what he had in the rotation.
Right. Because whatever he got going on right now ain't hitting on nothing, or he didn't have anything going on possibly. Okay, but what I'm going to say to you that is, in 6 months, in 12 months, is he still giving you that 2 to 3 hours a day? That's all I ask anybody. When that effort that dude is put 12 months into their relationship.
Yeah, he probably 6 man of the year. Right
No,
now.
but I'm saying, bro, and I'm not trying to hate on nobody. But what hate? But I'm just telling the women and men, right? In the beginning, that is not a measurement stick of how long you talk to. For me, it's not a measurement stick how long you give me on how much time you give me, right?
Okay.
Because are you going to do that on a consistent basis for a long period of time? That's not realistic. We making time. If I'm talking to you 2 or 3 hours a day, I'm really making time for you right now because I see something, I want something, or I really like you a lot, right?
Hey, hold on. PSA.
Uh-huh.
For whatever I give the girl early in a relationship, and if you're watching this, I'm probably gonna tell this to your face. But whatever I give you early in a relationship, don't live and die by that. Do not live and die by that.
Well, Erica, if that's what if Erica, like, I don't know when that relationship started, right? But I know, when we've talked, where y'all are, what y'all in. Again, time he made you the one. You made the time you didn't have anything going on that worked for you. But what I'm saying is, sit down and talk to him, right, and ask him, was there anybody else? He may tell you the truth. What he's saying, maybe the truth may not be. But I'm saying most attractive men and most attractive women have somebody. I ain't saying you smashing that they were talking to, but you came along and they gave you all their attention. And they cut the other person off, or they ghost the other person because they like you more. That's all I'm saying. Again, I'm not going to get into anything else, Erica, because I'm so happy for you knowing some of the story of what you've been through. I'm happy for you. Wishing you nothing but the best, and hope y'all get married and move into the future, and you become Miss Erica, whatever his last name is, bro. You got a good one there, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm proud of you, bro.
I have me a little shorty.
No, but I'm saying, but I love to see my friends, right? When they find somebody and they find true love. You know what I'm saying? That is a beautiful. I know some of her story, I don't know all her story. She done been through a lot, but for her to find somebody and to trust somebody that she put out here that she done moved in with, man, that is from where I knew her from to her moving to that point, what they do, he had to really step up. So congratulations, big dog. But at the end of the day, man, I've been divorced since 2019. And I did not understand the single man's game, in the beginning when I first got out here, right? And I heard everybody, and like I told y'all before, I tried to get into this thing, ladies, and be the right thing. I tried to act like I was married when I was dating folks, right? And what I started to realize was that's BS, bro. That's bull. Because when you start trying to do the right thing in a relationship with most women, because she's still trying to figure things out, and she can, and she's still doing what she want to go do, regardless of how they're working out, right? And when I started to realize, because I was married. I mean, for 7 years. Well, I was married with one for 10, married for 7.
Hold on.
Hmm?
I think Ferguson, you mixing it up. You mixing it up, dog. Because he was like, so once you become exclusive, the one you're exclusive with should exclusively give you their all and the safety net. Respectfully, should fall all the way back. The only attention and conversations should be between that exclusive person and God. 100. I'm gonna say that's not 100. Be 100 with you, you missed it. The exclusive was what's going to be established. The safety net was what you had before it got established. That's what we're talking about with the safety net. The safety net are the people that you have, whether that's sexual or not, that you keep in your corner and you start getting exclusive, then you right. Attention should be between you and the exclusive person, but that doesn't then say that you can't have conversations or talk with other people. That's what we've been saying. Talking with other people or speaking to other people shouldn't always mean that they're a safety net I'm forming or that there's something more on the side. As we become exclusive, there should be an understanding that maybe I have people I'm talking to and or I have a safety net on the side.
But see, a lot of men and women can't handle that conversation, bro.
Yeah, like you gotta be honest.
A woman asked me, "Are you talking to other people?" Yes.
Okay, so he got what I was talking about.
Okay.
I guess he's just trying to explain it.
Yeah,
if that was what you was doing, then cool.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't. A lot of women say, "Be honest with me," but then when I'm honest with you,
I'm going to lie to you.
Be. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to stop talking. I start talking to you.
Is that more of a thing with y'all? Because most of us around my age, if you've been dating for a minute, or if I find out, yo, you've been single for like probably like a year or two, or you just now being back single, then the understanding is you playing the game. And in playing the game, you know she likes different genres of the game she play with. And you're just one of the fields. So until she starts saying, I only play you the most, I'm only giving you that attention, I can't then view anything she gives like, oh man, you're cheating or you're not really being honest with me. No, she just around, just like I am.
I agree with you on that one. Victor, I'm old school. I like meeting women face to face. I like meeting women face to face when I think we're worthy of meeting face to face for each other's time. Like I said, the phone conversation kind of way, hopefully she feels some kind of way that we want to see each other.
Are y'all talking about the same thing?
Aqua Woman says, I was able to handle a man being honest with me as a young woman. Just let me know to keep doing me. Working man, for real, just went through this, basically had a life before you and vice versa. Victor, when you focus on money and your health, women tend to be around. True. Hey, Penny. Penny says, people ask for what they are not ready to accept. Be careful what you ask for. Now, that I'm going to totally agree with you with, because I think women, especially, right? Like I said, and this is what I've seen a couple of times with women, right? And we got to really get And when you see a man and he tells you he's talking to other people, you take that as offensive, right? And you say he's playing games. And some guys are. How do you know that they're not? There's no secret formula to that.
You're not.
You know what I'm saying? You can't figure that out. But what I want to tell women is that when a man tells you that he's talking to other women, accept that for what he is and put him in that category, right? Every person that you meet is not going to, well, because you're in a certain situation in your life, you're probably not going to find another person, very rarely, that's in the same situation that you are, that's single, that just went through something, just coming out of something, and they just want to talk to you. If you find that, it's rare, it's good, but most people are not where you were or where you are, or what you went through. And you have to meet people. Isn't the famous saying, meet people where they are? Okay?
Yeah.
Meet people where they are. If it's something to be there. Maybe it's not what you want to hear. But guess what?
Uh-oh.
You can make it that if you are that person for each other. And that just takes time. If he says, I have friends, I can deal with that. Okay. And most men don't tell you they are talking to other women. Women need to know. Yeah, because most men think that if I tell you that
just messed up everything.
You're not gonna want to talk to me. It is very few men that want to have this conversation.
Yeah, I'm be honest, and this is how I do it. I'm not giving it up unless I see you giving it up. And if we ain't giving it up like that, I'ma just assume. Exactly. And I know assuming make a you know what out of me and you, right? But that's the game. And right now we both gonna have to be like that. Because if you're not giving it up, I'm not gonna give it to you.
Again, I'm gonna tell y'all, there is no cookie cutter process to this. To each his own, whatever. Everybody, most people lying about who they keep your homework and see is that person worth giving more time to or giving emotions to, right? You know what I'm saying? Know what you want out of this. Every relationship is not every conversation is not the, let me say this. Every conversation is not meant to be a relationship. Okay?
I agree with that.
That's the best thing. That's the best and easy way I can tell women. Every conversation you have is not meant to be a relationship, right? Understand what it's for. It may just be meant to have some fun and been the baby to pass time. That person just help you pass time, makes you feel good about yourself. Told you were beautiful. You want to do all whatever, right? All that good stuff. But every conversation is not meant to be a relationship, and that's just what that is at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't like that, get out the dating game, get out the courting game, because again, most people are not going to drop their life for you. I don't care how beautiful you is, I don't care how big your booty is, I don't care how cute you are, how many muscles you got, how nice your beard is trimmed, how good you smell. Just because you look good or you sound good or you got care or you got charisma, okay? It takes time for that. And most people, we don't have time and patience, and we don't want to be, we don't want to feel like there are other people around. Well, guess what? I'm single. There are other people around until I choose I don't want other people around. And so you have the same choice. All right, guys. Stay out the DMs with no conversations. Mandy, did I get in your DMs?
Not them calling you out.
No, I don't get in anybody's DMs, bro. I really don't. I'm so busy, trying to answer my DMs. I don't get in other people's DMs, bro. I really don't. If I get in somebody's DMs, bro, it's because I told them I was going to hit them up or whatever. But I don't know. I've never hit on a woman in the DM. If I'm going to hit on you or flirt with you, I'll flirt with you on your page. Usually, what happened was that I never had. All of these gonna be opening up the microphone to you ladies. So you guys make sure you lock in. If you got any questions to ask a man, it's tomorrow on the Joe Lockett Show. You guys stay locked in. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. You know how I feel about it, right? Jatim, Demo, Aishtamas, What does all that mean, ladies? It means I love you.
See y'all later.